Are you still trying to figure out what to do with your purpose? I just saw a video that said if you would click here and sign up for this school, then you would find your purpose. 20 years ago, I was on the same journey looking for my purpose and determining that my purpose really was making a difference in the world. Well, if you're like me and you give a damn, but you don't know how to translate that purpose into a thing, Nonprofit Genius is the place you belong. So Nonprofit Genius is a social network of people that know they want to make a difference. They're either the person that's trying to start a nonprofit, the person that's affiliated with one, or there's someone who simply just wants to sell products and services to other people who care about things in the world. Well, I'm going to get this Nonprofit Genius thing right because it is the culmination of my entire life. I'm a nonprofit genius because I care. You're a nonprofit genius because you do. I don't even want to talk about nonprofit genius. I just want to talk about why you need to spend time with me and why you need to spend time with other people like you. Because guess what? It's tough. It's tough to have a dream. It's tough to know that you want to do something that really matters when you don't understand how to really make it happen. I know that. I've been literally doing this that I'm doing right now for the last 15 years at least, because I've dealt with the fear of failure, the fear of it not, what I'm saying, not being important enough, the fear of not having the finances, the money to be able to see it through, the fear of not having enough support, the fear of, putting it out there and it doesn't grow exponentially like I planned. There are mountains of reasons why you cannot get your nonprofit started today. But there is a universe of possibilities that I'm here to present to you as to why you can and why you will. Here's the thing. We need each other. There are not a lot of people like us in the world. There's a small group of us, small meaning a couple 100,000, who really give a damn, who really want to see change happen in the world. And guess what? Unless we take the thing that's in our heart and the thing that's in our mind and we take it to the street, then our communities will be the same, our children will be the same, our lives will be the same, and we know what we don't want is the same. We want different, we want better, we want greater, we want more abundance. All the things that I desire are the things that you desire. All the things that you desire are the things that I desire. I've just put together a platform for all of us to get together. It's called Nonprofit Genius. Nonprofit Genius is a place where you can come and join me and learn everything I know about setting up a nonprofit, starting a nonprofit, funding a nonprofit, figuring out how to start the business that has a social mission, and knowing what to call that. But it's also the place to find other people like me. I'm not the only freaking genius in the world. There are lots of us that care and that have put a career and have put a business around helping other people to do things that matter. So that's why Nonprofit Genius is important. That's why it's taken me literally 10 years to get it out of me. I'm going to share with you the journey as I teach you how to actually do it. Do it with me. I'm swollen with emotion when I think about the possibility of finally taking everything that's in my brain, grounded in everything in my heart, and bringing it to you. I've been waiting to do this, but I've been waiting to rent a hotel room where we can all get together and I can tell you about it. But that's not what's really going to happen. What's really going to happen is you're going to join me on Nonprofit Genius. You're going to join me on the platform. You're going to take my classes. You're going to do one-on-one coaching with me. You're going to do group coaching with me. And you're going to look up and there are going to be 20 other nonprofit geniuses that know things that I don't know, that do things that I don't do. But the reason why you are going to be a part of the Nonprofit Genius community, and the reason why I'm going to start calling you a Nonprofit Genius, is because you're going to become confident and okay with your purpose. You're going to become okay with the vision you have. You're going to stop overthinking it, and you're going to let it happen. And the reason why you're going to have more confidence is because you're going to learn the proper way to put the infrastructure around what you want to do. Here's the thing. I can't promise that if you join Nonprofit Genius or you take my class, that you will the next day wake up and you have a grant for $100,000. That's not how this works. But what I can guarantee you is when you join me on this journey as a Nonprofit Genius, then you will have everything you need to bring it to pass. You will know a ton of other people who are in the same boat as you. You deciding that you want to do a job or create a company or make a donation or start something that actually makes a difference in the world, and it comes from a place from your heart and your mind, is unique. And that's why I call it genius, because it's unique. It's something that makes you stand apart from everyone else. Okay, so I'm gonna figure out how to get in front of you every day so we can do this together, and we can, even the days that we don't feel like it, the days that I'm exhausted, like right now, we'll just do it together. So let's get started. I'm actually ready. And let me tell you why. I've been practicing, rehearsing, writing scripts about how to launch myself again, how to let you know about Nonprofit Genius and the classes that we're offering and the coaching. And I stopped to ask myself a simple question: what will really matter? And I don't have any children, but I have three wonderful nephews, and one of them is still a young baby, young boy. And I imagine myself having a conversation with him, saying simply, Champ, what will matter? What will matter about Aunt Quinny's life when you're 18 years old and you look up to figure out what she really spent her entire life doing? What mattered? And in that moment, I almost messed up this makeup that it took me literally 20 minutes to put on. But what spoke to me was, what will matter is me taking the vision, the dream, the urge, the fuzzy feeling that I've had about the way life really should be, and taking that to the streets, taking that to the internet, taking that to my company. Here's the thing. There are not a lot of people like us. I know who you are. You're one of those people that really care about things being better for others. Whether it's your children, it's your neighborhood, it's your community, you care. And some of us geniuses, we actually want to wrap a company, a business, a movement around the things that we feel strongly about or the things that we believe deeply in our heart. But there's a level of validation that has to happen first within ourselves, and then a number of people that we need to validate us in the marketplace before we're able to actually use that vehicle to help other people. Now, in my work in philanthropy, that vehicle is a nonprofit organization. That vehicle is a social enterprise. That vehicle might be a fund, whatever in the world it is. But the question is, where do you go to figure out how to take something that's in your heart, some idea you have in your mind, and actually making it a real thing that people can enjoy, or that we could use to start a movement or change a community or change someone's life? Nonprofit Genius, that's the place to go. That's the place to join. That's the community to join. So Nonprofit Genius is a community of people like us who give a damn and who want to know how to take that idea, that vision, and actually make it a sustainable, funded organization. Okay, so I'm a nonprofit genius because I've spent 20 years working in philanthropy, helping people to raise money and develop their organizations to sustainability. That's why I'm a genius. But guess what? There are lots of people like me. And Nonprofit Genius is the platform where all of us will come together and encourage each other and train each other and teach each other how to make this thing work. Now, I can't guarantee you that if you join Nonprofit Genius or you follow Q, or Q coaches you, that you'll wake up one morning and you'll have $500,000 in funding. That's not even what we're trying to do. But what we will know and what you will be able to say is, I'm sure glad that Q got over her fear of not getting it right, got over her fear of not saying the right thing at the right time and not knowing what to call it and not having the right color for the daggum logo. I'm glad she pushed past herself, because now she's created a space for me to come and bring all of my fears, work through them, and get the education that I need to start grow, and fund my vision. That's what Nonprofit Genius is, and I ask you to join me. Look, I'm going to do this every day, whether it's cute, whether it's right, whether people watch it or not, because I've got something to say. I've got something to say that I hope totally makes you angry and happy and excited enough that you will come and join me and say and do what you know in your heart needs to be done in this time that we're in. So, hey, here's the thing. I'm Q. You know what I've been doing. I raise money for a living. I raise people's expectations about what they can do in the world to make a difference. So let's do it.